righty. Our next question is for Ms. Tigner. What is Planned Parenthood outlook for 2023-2024?
Yeah, thank you so much for that question. And thank you, Hays County, for having me here. This is a good group of Democrats. Oh, my goodness. So glad to be here, so energized after this amazing program. And let me tell you what Planned Parenthood is going to do in the next year, in the next 10 years. And we're going to continue, like we always have, to do two things. We're going to provide high-quality services to everybody in the state of Texas who needs it, who comes through our doors, and our doors are going to remain open. That's right. No matter what the state of Texas throws at us, Planned Parenthood's doors are going to remain open. And the second thing we're going to do is continue to fight like hell for women's reproductive rights and abortion rights in the state of Texas. Because you know what? This fight's not over, y'all. It's not over. It's just started. So how are we going to do it? I mean, that's the issue. How are we going to do it? And we know, Texas Democrats know better than anybody else, the fight in Texas is a long game, but it's a game we're going to win. And Planned Parenthood is going to make sure that we are on the front lines of that battle every single day. At Planned Parenthood Texas Votes, we are the political arm of the Planned Parenthood Health Centers here in Texas. Many of you probably know Planned Parenthood Greater Texas, which serves this amazing community. But we know that this fight is long, and we are going to be in that battle from now until whatever it takes to get the job done. And I know we're going to be able to do it with amazing partners like Representatives Wiener and the Hays County Democratic Party, because Texas women deserve it. We deserve the right to choose for ourselves and decide for ourselves what to do for our bodies, and we deserve the long run. We deserve to keep it in this fight for as long as it takes to get those rights back. And I know that you're tired. It's tiring. This state is so tiring. It's exhausting to be in this fight. But we don't have a choice, right? We do not have a choice, and I'm not giving up. So that's it. So those are the two main things we're going to do, right? We're going to fight like hell. And in the meantime, we're going to continue to serve the people of Texas. Now, I don't want to get off the stage without you knowing, I hate being the bearer of bad news all the time, but Planned Parenthood is under attack once again in the state of Texas right now. Our impeached, indicted, disgraced Attorney General Ken Paxton. Can I get a boo? Boo, boo. And the state of Texas is leading a bogus lawsuit against Planned Parenthood that's in the state of Amarillo right now that is trying to sue Planned Parenthood out of existence once again with the state. And I have to tell you, we're not going to stand for it. And they are not shutting our doors. But I need you to all know that there is another attack coming. It's coming through the court system. It's in that Amarillo District Court. And I need every single one of you over the next 6 weeks to 10 weeks, we're going to get a judgment out. We might be going to trial, and I want you all to know that we're going to be asking everybody in Hays County and everybody in the state of Texas who believes that Planned Parenthood is good for this state, that Texans need Planned Parenthood to stand up for us. Because we need you, y'all. We need you. We can't do it alone.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
This past week, the national and state fight over reproductive rights turned local when a Republican county commissioner, Lon Shell, requested that the county fund a nonprofit crisis pregnancy center. Now, how are these types of anti-abortion facilities and their sponsors infiltrating our local government, and what could we do here at home about it?
Yeah, thank you for that question. Crisis pregnancy centers, for folks who don't know, you're absolutely right. They're anti-abortion organizations. They're usually backed by, they're religiously affiliated, so they're backed by, a church or other religious organization. They give out false information. They shame people who want abortion access. They do not have, vast majority of time, do not have medical professionals on site. Many of them have been under investigation by the state of Texas. I mean, the list goes on and on about the problems with crisis pregnancy in our community. But they are funded by the state of Texas with millions of dollars. I think it was $200 million in this last biennium budget going towards these fake clinics that are meant to shame people who need actual care. And I have to tell you, we have so many people who walk into a Planned Parenthood who say that they thought they were going to a Planned Parenthood, or they thought they were going to an abortion provider, but they got sucked into a crisis pregnancy center, and they were shamed, and they felt bad about it, and they didn't know what to do, and they were so glad when they were able to get out there and get the real non-judgmental care that Planned Parenthood provides every single day. So CPCs are a real danger to our communities. And they're a danger to Hays County, as we just found out this week. So what can you do to stop CPCs in your community? I mean, the first thing you can do is make sure you contact your local government officials and say, do not vote to give any money to a CPC in this state and in this county, because they don't need it, they don't deserve it, and that money should be going to other people who give high-quality, judgment-free care in this county and in this state. And I will say a good model for that is, other places will use things like ARPA funding, which is my understanding is where the conversation started with. That's the American Rescue Plan Act funding, to individuals or organizations or medical providers in that community who are providing reproductive health care. So if you want to fund reproductive health care in the state, if you want to support women and other people who need access to high-quality care, fund the doctors, fund the medical professionals, fund the people actually providing the services, and make sure that your local officials know it, right? Don't assume, because like those CPC folks, they're slimy. They will go in and say we'll provide care when they will not. So make sure that your local officials know that these people are not legitimate, they're not providing judgment-free care, they're often religiously affiliated, and instead use that money wisely and invest it back in this community.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.